Hey, so I'm Cedric Botelho. I'm a choreographer. I'm French-Portuguese, that's why I have this strong accent. I was born in Europe and I moved actually in LA 10 years ago now. Actually, before I moved here, I was doing international business law. And I always been dancing since I'm a kid, just for fun, just for the passion. And after I came here, just to take classes for fun, and I get signed by an agency after 2 weeks. So I just decided to stay, and it's been 10 years. I was doing also music, I was also singing. I was doing a lot of stuff. I was doing martial arts. I'm one of those people that think that if you put your energy 300% somewhere, it's definitely gonna pay off. It's just a way of life. I don't think it's a lot of sacrifice. I think it's more adjusting priorities. I think this is the most rewarding for teaching. It's when I see people having fun and just dancing without necessarily too much thinking. Then as a choreographer, rewarding is every time you see your choreography on people or on job or on TV, on tour, every time you see your stuff around, it's good. Everything is rewarding in a certain type of way. It's just different experiences. I know that I have so much more to do choreography-wise in the industry. So I just believe in everything happened for a reason. So it's gonna come by itself. But definitely big project is creative directing on the tour, doing some movie stuff. Just it's just step by step. I'm really thinking what's the next little step, because little steps plus little step plus little steps equal big stairs. You have to separate yourself from opinions from other people, because when you start doing good also, when you start focusing on your passion, that's when people that are scared to do their own thing are gonna come for you and be yeah, but you're not responsible, you're not doing this, you're not paying that. When you do that, that's actually when you know that you're on the right path, because you are doing something that people are scared of. It is scary. It is scary for everybody to being oh my gosh, what's my life gonna be if I just give everything to start this.
Down to towel. Yes.
Number one thing is just believe in yourself. If you wake up in the morning and you feel the first thing that gets to your head, for example, is music, then you know your call is music. And there is no why you're restricting yourself. Yeah, there is money issues, there is money stuff, there is, of course, everybody has a life and we have to pay bills and we have to do stuff, but we lie to ourselves if you don't have 2 hours during the day to practice what you really want to do, and that's the first step. And then 2 hours can become 3 hours, can become 4 hours, can become a lifetime of doing what you like. You're never ready for what you want to do, you just have to go for it. And that's where you learn. That's the best of it. It's the experience of learning, and that's how you progress. It's like asking a baby, when do you think it's the right time to start walking? Babies don't think like that. They just go for it. You do one step, they fall, they stand up, they walk, they do 2 steps again, and that's how you start walking. And then you start running, and I think you're wasting your time if you're waiting for the good time, because the good time never comes. And I speak also for myself, because I'm the same way. I'm for example, when I do a choreography, I would thinking oh, I'm gonna wait a couple days to choreograph this thing because I know maybe I'll be better. No, we just lie to ourselves. I had a lot of mentors that taught me a lot, each of them, and I'm really grateful for. You can't always be behind also someone, because it goes back to being scared and being I'm hiding behind this person because I know he knows better. Who said he knows better? Yeah, they might know some stuff, but everybody has different vision. Everybody sees the world differently, so meaning that maybe some stuff that you want to do, you are restricting yourself because you're based on that mentor. Maybe some people will actually love what you're doing. So the mentor stuff is really tricky, because yeah, you have to learn from people, but you can base everything on that. It's good to. That's why I didn't have one mentor. I had a bunch, and I'm still having people that I'm learning from. One of my first mentor was Santos. So it's he's a he was dancing for Britney Spears and he was choreographing for Britney and working with Jessica Simpson, and he's like super clean, super pop. And then like when I moved here, I trained a lot with Kenneth Marcus, which is like really groovy and really hip hop. And then I work a lot with Jay Blaze, which is really like dancehall, and it's like 3 styles are totally different, but those 3 styles reflect on my own style now of like, okay, I can give you clean, I can give you more groove, I can give you like dancehall, but I can't stick with one of them. You know, the more also you surround yourself with people that have the same passion, the more you're gonna go high up, and you never know like who you're gonna meet. Socialize, good energy, positive energy equals positive all the time. So always be positive, always like be social, talk to people that have the same passion, study your you know, like I said, like same for me, like I still studying too, like, you know, it's always like, oh, who did this choreography for this artist? Who's the choreographer? Oh, I want to see what he does he teach somewhere? I would love to take his stuff. I want to like learn, I want to understand the process, and that's gonna like also carry like, you know, on my craft after of like, oh, why did he did this? Oh, okay, I understand that. That's the cool thing about art too, and like passion. It's like there's always something to learn. You're never on top of your craft. And this is another key, be grateful. Like you'll see the reward right away. When you start doing what you love, you understand and you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm feeling fulfilled. I'm happy to do that right now. Like every single job I do, like every single music video I do after, I'm always like, oh my gosh, I did that. And it's not narcissistic, it's more like, wow, like I am doing this. Like I remind myself like when I was like watching music videos on MTV, and actually right now I'm watching it on YouTube because it's different generation, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm watching on YouTube, and actually that's my work. I see it.